Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to Hot Mike Sports. We're playing MLB The Show 26 today. And we're going to continue on with the Vintage mini season. Hey Godspeed, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining. As you can see, I did get Shohei Ohtani, finally. And I did it by exactly how I was showing you yesterday, by selling off all the stupid shit I've collected and was never going to use. And I was able to get him this morning. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. And, I forgot to do something as well. I got to do that too before we get started. All right, so let's see. First of all, let's talk some sports. We got a new Stanley Cup champion. The Carolina Hurricanes are the new Stanley Cup champions. They beat Vegas last night and won the series 4-2. It was a pretty good series. Last night wasn't really much of a game. Last night was probably the most definitive win in the entire series. And what a game to do it in. The Stanley Cup clincher. Okay. I have to say, though, I did not care for the fact of them going around center ice and celebrating around the Vegas logo at center ice. I didn't really care for that. It's just me. I'm a hockey purist, and didn't think that was necessary. But they did it, and what are you gonna do? To celebrate the Carolina Hurricanes Stanley Cup championship, I got all kinds of stuff in the merchandise section of the channel on this stream right here. You click below under products and you will find a whole bunch of Stanley Cup merchandise today. Not yet. Working on that right now. If you are a Carolina Hurricanes fan, you will find some cool stuff. And should be up momentarily. Okay, it says changes saved, and it says discard changes. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Once again, YouTube. And there's nothing there. Alright, so let me try this again. God, I hate having to do shit 100 fucking times. I really do. I really, really do. So let's try this, and while I'm doing this, we'll try 2. Bang, bang. Let's talk about the voting is up. The new poll to choose my team for College Football 27 Dynasty. The new poll is up. It consists of Bama, Illinois, Notre Dame, and Texas. Get your votes in. Voting is open for 7 days. So far in the second round, we have USC, very close. They hung on to hold off Michigan. So in the second round, we have Florida State, Arizona State, and USC so far. This 4 winner moves on to the next round. The other 3 get eliminated. And we'll have one more round of voting after this for next week. Not too bad, guys. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing all right. We have some more college football news. in reference to Brendan Sorsby. This guy. This guy is just, he won't go away. Today, last we heard in this saga, the Texas Attorney General, forgive me, I didn't write down his name, he said that he will step in if necessary to stop the Big 12 from sanctioning or punishing Texas Tech if they play Brendan Sorsby. Because the Big 12 said that's what they were going to do after the judge overruled the NCAA and said Sorsby could play. Well, today, the Big 12 didn't take too kindly to that, so they filed a federal lawsuit against the Texas Attorney General and against Texas Tech. They are both named in the lawsuit because the Big 12 wants to be able to enforce their rules and bylaws against their members, which they feel they should have the right to do. But the Texas Attorney General said he does not think so. So that saga continues. This dude is causing way more. You know what? In all seriousness, why doesn't he just fucking enter the draft? Not play and enter the draft. That's it. And why is Texas Tech fighting so hard for this guy? You know, because I'll tell you this, and this has been overlooked, I think, a lot by the mainstream media. Brendan Sorsby didn't stop betting when he enrolled at Texas Tech. He filed or placed multiple bets after he joined Texas Tech. So why is Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, why are they defending this guy? Because I'll tell you what, if Brendan Sorsby enrolled at Texas A&M, or any other school in Texas, Texas Tech would be on board with everyone else saying he shouldn't be playing. So why are they defending him so bad? Do they not have another quarterback? I mean, something shady's going on there. I do have to make a correction yesterday about something that we discussed yesterday in the live stream, and I do have to make that right today. We had a discussion about Germany beating Caraco in the World Cup yesterday, 7-1. And the statements were that Caraco had a 1-0 lead in the game, and then Germany scored 7 goals in 2 minutes to set a World Cup record, shatter a World Cup record. That is not true. That is not true. That did not happen, and I have to set the record straight today on that, because I don't want that coming back on me, that we're spreading false information or anything. But that did not happen. Germany had a 1-0 lead. They scored at the 6-minute mark. Caraco scored at the 21-minute mark to tie the game. And then Germany opened up and went on to a 7-1 victory, but they didn't score 7 goals in 2 minutes. They scored a goal at the 38-minute mark, the 45-minute mark, the 47-minute mark, the 68-minute mark, the 78-minute mark, and the 88-minute mark. So they scored 7 goals in 88 minutes. They did not score 7 goals in 2 minutes. So just wanted to get that out there, that correction, because I don't want anybody coming back on me saying that we're giving false information, because that is certainly not anything I want to be known for here on Hot Mike Sports. But I was looking into that today. I was actually looking for the clip because I wanted to see how the players and the goalies and all that shit were reacting to that, and had a hard time finding it because it didn't happen. So just wanted to make that correction, and I apologize for the false information going out there. All right, let's talk about baseball here. As you see, I did get Shohei Ohtani, selling all the things that I told you I collected and didn't need. I got him for $840,000 very early this morning, probably about 4 o'clock this morning. He's back up now to 852. But here's something that I've noticed since I got him. First of all, you want to make some money. Let me show you these two guys down here. Well, this guy, Nick Frasso, his numbers are 735 and 929, not as attractive as they were earlier in the day. I bought and sold a whole shitload of him at about $500 to $600 profit every single time. That price is getting closer together. You probably want to stay away from that now. And this guy, his gap was much wider too. I was buying him for about $350 and selling them for about $850. So these two, but the gaps have closed, so not really as attractive as they were this morning. But here's a couple things that I've seen since I got Shohei Ohtani. From the moment I got him and saw him and locked him in, I don't know if these things are related or not. I'm just saying what I've noticed. The servers have been shit all day. Before I got them, they were fine. Once I got them, locked them in, the servers have been shitty all fucking day. Slow. I didn't get disconnected at all, but extremely slow. And I want to show you all my sales. I have not had many sales today at all. I was getting shitloads of them. That's how I got all the money. I showed you guys yesterday everything that was going on. And look at this. Now they finally picked up again. Because look at these sales. I had nothing from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. 4 hours of zero sales. How does that happen on a market as active as this? Well, I'll tell you how it happens. Them and their fucking bots. Every time I put a fucking price up, 1 second later, there's another price, 1 coin lower. 1 coin lower. Every single time. I've seen a lot of people talking about the bots this year and how bad they are, and it's San Diego Studio manipulating the market. And I really didn't see any proof of that, but I did today. I guess you have to have a lot of stuff on the market in order to be able to tell something's going on. But look at this. When did you ever put something up on the market, multiple things, and go 4 hours with no sales? None. It's the bots undercutting you every fucking time. So as you can see, I had a couple small sales at 1:30. That's even a long time without a sale, 30 minutes there. Okay. And then I had nothing from 1:35 until just now when I started preparing for the stream at 10:04. And since then I've got some pretty good sales, the batting glove, the Rays alternate, and the cat bat. So 9, say 10, 11, 12, 12,600 since I've been preparing to come onto the stream. So that's good. So I don't have a lot of stuff left. That's it, actually, down to the bubble gum. That's all I got left. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things remaining. And we'll say, what do we got? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,000, 14, 15,000. Say about roughly $16,000. The prices have just been coming down ridiculously. But I now have 34,000. I'm going after Paul Skeens next. I have 3 guys left. See how slow the servers are? I have 3 guys left in the National League to get. I'm going after the most expensive one first. See how slow the servers are? They've been like that ever since I got Shohei. And I did use him 2 games so far. He's hit 1 home run. He's pitched extremely well. He's hit 1 home run, and I think that's his only hit so far, though. But you can see we got him. So next up, we have 3 guys in the National League that we don't have. 43,000 for Ketel Marte. You can bid 43 for him. Paul Skeens 55. He's the next highest, or he is the highest, because Juan Soto is 44. So I figure I'm going after the National League. I'll go after the most expensive guy first, so that way I don't have to save up as much for the other 2 guys. So I got to get to 55,000 for Paul Skeens. If I can sell the rest of the stuff that's on the market, I should be able to get him. And I should have Pujols by the end of the week. But so to get some extra money and some extra packs, I don't think I have any to open right now. I don't. I played Stadium Quest today. Okay? Diamond Quest. And I am here to tell you that I am never going to play that again. I'm never playing it again. The last time I played it, I played both Stadium Quests and did not get the grand prize reward of the cards. That was disappointing. Today, I played the entire map of the vintage one. I played the entire map, screen, whatever the hell you want to call it. I defeated the first stadium, did not get the card. I went to the second stadium. Had I got the card in the first one, I would have stopped because it was Fred McGriff, and I'm just looking for more vintage cards at this point. But I didn't get them. So I went on to play the second stadium, and working my way through the entire map, I put together a pretty solid list of rewards. Lots of packs, good stuff. And then I went to play the second Stadium Quest game, and I lost in extra innings. You know what happens when you lose a Stadium Quest and Diamond Quest? You lose everything. Everything. All your rewards. Every fucking reward you got across the map, like a fart in the fucking wind. Nothing. So, I lost it all. So when all was said and done, it took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to play that whole map. Bang. Nothing to show for it. I'm done with Diamond Quest. I'm not playing that shit ever again. Not buying that ever again. Hey Cam, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well today. I don't understand what that is. I saw a big thing pop up. It says sent UNC alert for 440 joules. What does that mean, Cam? I don't know. I've never seen that before. UNC alert. Did you send me joules or something? I've never seen that thing pop up before. If you did, thank you. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Appreciate that. Sent UNC alert for 440 joules. Oh, it's a gift. Well, thank you very much, Cam. I appreciate that. Oh, well, I hope the nap helped you feel better. Thank you very much, Cam. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I hope the nap helped you feel better. All right, so I got no packs out of it. I got nothing. I got Zippo. So Diamond Quest, you can fuck off. I'm never playing that shit again. Never playing Diamond Quest again. Nope. Fuck that. So let's take a look at my XP path. I am at 161,000, getting closer to Steve Carlton, level 21. And yeah, that sucked because I was looking to make some extra money. That's why I decided to play the Diamond Quest. I wanted to make some extra money, get some extra packs, see if I could get closer to getting Paul Skeens. And what I got was a big waste of fucking time. So that shit ain't fucking ever happening again. And I don't have anything else to play but the mini season, so we're going to jump into that. But I just wanted to show you before. I need to fix my helmets too. I did not fix my helmets. Yes, gotta fix the helmets. What is this? Uniforms. Did I fix the helmets? I don't think I did. I wanted to, that's that. Jersey. Home name, pants, batting helmet. No, I did not. I wanted to change the batting helmet to this. And so that it looked like that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. And so that should... The regular hat, orange with the black. The batting helmet, green with the orange. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And that looks good. Okay. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do that. You voted for Alabama? All right. The USC ended up holding on. That was a very tight race between USC and Michigan. I'm very surprised that Ohio State didn't get more votes. All right, so we got 2 at London today. I did not play any of this today, so we're continuing where we left off yesterday. I need another save with Matt Strom for the next mission that we're working on, and I need it would be nice if I could get a National League victory here, but I don't have a lot of pitchers. I didn't add anybody to the staff, and we got Robbie Ray and Pablo Lopez. Those are the only guys that I have as starting pitchers. So we're going to have Pablo Lopez start the game, pitch 5 innings. Hopefully we'll have a lead, and then Matt Strom will come in, pitch 4, and hopefully get a save. Yeah, don't forget to vote. I saw some stuff today on the team builder in the stadiums and stuff. It looks kind of cool.
And now, please welcome your London Lord.
I'm going to be trying that first. Going to be trying that first for sure. Team builder, team building right from the bottom up.
Leading off the ball game this afternoon, the designated hitters.
In a created stadium, that's the way to go, man. But we do need a fallback team, so the voting will continue. Just in case it doesn't work, if there's issues. Look at this, Tyler O'Neill, first pitch of the game, he goes yard. And the Canes are up 1-0 after 1 pitch. So I hope everybody had a good day today. I actually have some pretty cool stuff going on that I can't really talk about yet. But I'm going to share it as soon as I'm able to. But I can't say anything publicly just yet, but I've been extremely busy over the last couple of weeks working on something. Worked on it more today, and it's very cool. Very cool. As soon as I can tell you guys, I will. But I spent the day working on that and pretty much sleeping on the couch today. Didn't really do much. I think my exercise for the day, I'd help Bonnie bring in the groceries.
Michael Conforto.
Today was a very lazy day. I like those every once in a while, but overall, I don't really care for them. Once in a while, it's a good thing. To me, that's a day where you're not getting anything done, but that's not true because I did get stuff done today. So it just happened to get done pretty quickly. Now it's a lot of back and forth stuff that we're working on, so I'm waiting to hear back before I can do some more work. And that'll probably be tomorrow. That one looks like it's out of here, Mike. Start running. It is. Conforto goes yard. 2-0 Miami here in the first inning, and the Lords are stunned with Jacob Mizorowski on the mound. Usually a very reliable starter. The Hurricanes are touching them up here in the first inning. Oh my God, that shit barely fucking touched it. Come on. Pablo Lopez is going to get the start for the Hurricanes. I see. I didn't even look at the card. I don't know if he's American League or National League.
Number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
I'm ready for July 2nd, Cam. July 5th. What is July 5th? I'm set for July 2nd, and I have 7 days early access. How are you getting on the 5th? Shouldn't you be the 9th? Did you get early access too?
Second baseman, Nico Corner. Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
I like these road uniforms. They're pretty cool.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, we're, nice catch. I don't know who that is in right field, but congratulations. Tip of the cap to you, sir. Is that Conforto? I don't know who it is.
Leading off for Miami, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
I don't know how, I know mine is July 2nd. Early access starts on July 2nd. If you get the MVP plus, like I did, it says my access starts July 2nd, which is 7 days ahead of the rest. So that would lead me to believe.
Batting seventh, the left fielder,
How much early access do you have, Cam? Do you have just 3 days early access? I guess that would make sense. That would put you at July 5th. We're 2 weeks away from my early access. And I can't wait to start a program from the ground up. With a created stadium too. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but we're definitely going to check that out. I saw somebody online today, and I saved the picture. They put up an image. They created an image of what I've been talking about for years, about having the conferences be created by regional footprint. And I saw it, and I was very intrigued because it was actually very well done. So I saved the picture, And that's how I'm going to do my conferences in the Dynasty mode. Oh, that was barely foul. That's how I'm going to do my conferences in my Dynasty mode. I don't know where I'm going to put my created team. I'm probably going to make it a Florida team, so they'll probably play whatever conferences. There's a conference with all the Florida teams in it, so I would probably put myself in that conference with Miami, Florida, Florida State, UCF, USC, USF. Oh, that makes sense, Cam. Okay. All right, that makes sense then. But it was a beautiful image that they created of exactly what I've been talking about for years, making the conferences regionalized. And so I saved it, and I don't have to, now I don't have to work off of my head. I can just use that image as a map to create my conferences when we start the Dynasty. And I'm going to do, like I said, a created team and a created stadium. That's the plan. And I'm going to make it a Florida team, and I'm going to, same thing. Same rules. I'm going to only be able to recruit from the state of Florida. I'm going to make it a Florida school. I can only recruit from the state of Florida. But since all the Florida schools are going to be in the same conference, I'm going to be going up against all of them recruiting-wise. So it's going to be fun. And all of the conferences, there's like like powerhouses in every conference because of the regionalization of it. It's very cool. So I'm going to use that image. I saved it today. I'm going to use that as my map guideline to create the conferences. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun. All of our conference games will be against the Florida teams. Recruiting, most importantly. Florida has some of the best recruits in the country. And I'll be going up against Miami, Florida State, the Gators, for those same recruits. And recruiting is going to be difficult, and that's going to be cool. That is going to be cool for sure. That's the plan going in. We're still voting for a team just in case that falters, so we have a backup team to jump right into. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Don't worry about it, Mike. That wasn't a strike. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I'm really looking forward to learning all of the adjustments on both sides of the ball. That's going to be cool. At the flick of a switch, going to have all kinds of stuff. Florida A&M is not in the game, Cam. Too bad. And I don't know if I got to. I don't know. I have no idea how it's going to work. So we're gonna find out together. Florida A&M is not in the game, but I could be Florida A&M if that's what you mean. Yeah, I could be. I could be a completely fictional team though too. West Central Florida. The Tampa Stingrays, the Tampa Spartans. Tampa does have a college. They're not Division I, though. University of Tampa Spartans. I think they're Division III. But they're a school. I could make them. I could create them. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. It's going to be interesting how it all plays out.
That's a ball.
I'm looking forward to it. With the recruiting and all the new stuff and the adjustments that you can do on both sides of the ball. But the gameplay. I'm looking forward to a lot of fun this year. The gameplay was fantastic during the play test. And I did not play test Madden. I was offered to, but I just didn't. They didn't have enough teams available to make it worth my while. I just didn't care that much. So I was offered, but I did not play that. But maybe I'll be Tampa. Maybe I'll be the University of Tampa Spartans. That sounds like a plan, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to be in the game for logos and stuff like that. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. I know I'm going to make it a Florida school though, so I can go in the conference with all the Florida teams and go head to head with those teams for recruiting. That's going to be hard, and I'm only going to be able to recruit from the state of Florida. So, looking forward to a lot of fun. Certainly will be a lot of fun, and the gameplay is much better.
For Miami, the second baseman,
but like I said, the defenses are they're more difficult this year. Look at that. Hit it in the gap, and the guy's standing right there.
For the Hurricanes, the center fielder, Michael.
So I was planning on starting on varsity. But if I start with a brand new team, I think we're going to be weak to start with, and that is not good. And you need success in order to help with recruiting, so I'm going to start it on freshmen. But I'm going to move the sliders way up, probably like 75%. Conforto sends one right field. That one's deep and gone. Yeah, I'm gonna play it on freshmen, but I'm gonna put the sliders up to 75%. So I don't want it to be too easy, but I need to have some kind of success to help with recruiting for a weak school. So, and then, same thing. If I can win a national championship with them, then we'll bump it up. And keep repeating that process if we win multiple titles. So that's the plan for that. Because it's going to be hard to recruit in Florida against the Florida schools. Especially since my recruiting is going to be limited to the state of Florida. I have to have some kind of success to give me, not really an edge, but to keep me competitive. So, I anticipate a lot of fun. Yeah, and we got that too, Godspeed. Look, waiting for that. I saw somebody post something today. So, these people are so stupid. There's so much clickbait on the internet. And somebody actually said, Rockstar has confirmed GTA 6 is still on pace to launch November, whatever the date is. No fucking shit. Rockstar has not said any such fucking thing. Rockstar verified that a month ago, or 2 months ago, and said it's still on pace. There's not going to be any delays at this late point. The dude's just looking for clickbait, man. There's so much clickbait out there. I've said this 1,000 times before. Don't believe any GTA 6 information unless it comes from me or Rockstar. Because I'm not going to tell you anything that I can't verify from Rockstar. If I can't verify it with Rockstar, I'm not going to tell you. There's so much clickbait out there, but I'm waiting for it. I'm looking forward to it as well. College football should be fun. And I'll probably still play it after GTA 6 comes out, but, because I like to finish things. But GTA, once, like I said before, once GTA 6 comes out, I'm going to rebrand the channel. I've already got my banners and my thumbnails, everything. It's going to be called GTA 6 24/7. And that is all I'm going to play from this point forth. GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. Yes'm. Oh, by the way, the somebody higher up at the Creator Sports Network got in touch with me today. Finally, and I really didn't like what he said, but he said that please excuse the lack of responses and the slowness to respond. We've had a lot of people on the road traveling this weekend. And I wanted to say, bitch, I've been trying to fucking talk to you guys for a month. But I didn't. He said, we're looking into this and we're going to figure out how to make it happen. To switch from my primary channel to my secondary channel. He said that he assured me they are going to figure out how to do it. So, I didn't say anything, didn't want to burn any bridges. But, you know, people were traveling this weekend. What's been the excuse for the last 3 fucking weeks? Come on. But, so, they are working on it. They did get back to me. I don't know who the guy is today that I talked to, but he seemed kind of annoyed that I hadn't been taken care of yet. So that's usually good when that happens. So. Hopefully we'll be able to do some live broadcasts on the other channel soon, because I don't want to do any more on this channel. It's just not a good fit. And I have to be, now that I'm monetized again, I really have to be careful. I don't want to go through that. That last suspension cost me 9 fucking months. It was a 3-month suspension, but I didn't get remonetized for 9 months. I don't want to fucking do that again.
Foul ball.
By the way, any Carolina Hurricane fans out there, you can get your Carolina Hurricane Stanley Cup Championship jersey right here on the stream. Click below on products or store, whatever it is, and you will see 2 beautiful Carolina Hurricane Stanley Cup jerseys, one for men and one for women. And you can get those right here on your Hot Mike Sports live stream.
Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
Runner. Ball.
Guess I should put up some New York Knicks stuff too, just in case we have any Knicks fans watching. Maybe tomorrow.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
TK Hernandez. Ugh. Weak. We go to the bottom half of the 5th inning here in London. Hurricanes lead 4-0. This is going to be Pablo Lopez's final inning of work. Matt Strom will come in to pitch the final 4 innings and try to earn his second save to finish his mission. We have a 4-run lead. Hopefully that'll hold up. And he'll be able to hold that up.
For the Lord, the catcher, Moises.
Yeah, so it was nice to get Shohei Ohtani today. Had to buy him. Can't get lucky enough to pull him out of a pack. But it was nice that doing what I've been doing over the weekend worked. Selling all the shit that I collected that I didn't need. Bats. I don't need 500 bats. All I need is fucking one. All the different equipment and shit like that. Fuck, I don't need that stuff. I'll buy it back if I do. I'd like to have Albert Pujols playing first base
For Miami,
for my God squad, and now that Shohei has been bumped up to a red diamond, he's in my starting rotation now. Like I said, I got him at DH. He hit 1 home run. I played 2 games with him. He hit 1 home run. That's the only hit he got. But he pitched 2 very strong games.
now batting for Miami, the right fielder, number 18, Mike Yastrzemski.
But yeah, I wasted about 2 hours playing the Diamond Quest today. I will never play that again. Last 2 times I played it, I didn't get a single fucking card. I'm not wasting my time on that. And that sucked to lose that game in extra innings.
Up next for the Hurricanes,
I lost all my rewards. I got fucking nothing. Nothing.
Carpenter.
I mean, I get it. If you lose the game, that's fine. You lose and you lose a little something, but I lost every fucking pack, everything that I had earned across the map. I lost it all. I'm not wasting. Fuck that shit. So I had nothing to show for the fucking time I spent except a little bit of fucking XP. Yeah, and some headaches, Godspeed, yeah. Unfucking believable. I will not fucking play that mode again, ever. Fuck that. Colossal waste of fucking time.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Alright, we're gonna bring in Jose Alvarado. Nope, Matt Strom is who we need to bring in.
Now pitching, Matt Strong.
Oh, they're actually gonna show us his statistics? Nice. That's nice when that happens.
Heck what?
I think that's the only time it's happened all season. I would really prefer to see that more often. Because who cares about their speed and all that shit? The speed of their pitches. I want to see their current statistics. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I was fucking fuming when I lost that game.
What?
And to lose everything that you just spent 2 hours collecting? No. I will not play Diamond Quest anymore. I've played it twice. I didn't get any cards the first time. I didn't get any cards and got screwed this time. Fuck that. As far as I'm concerned, that mode doesn't even exist.
Leading off for the
Headaches, heartaches.
Josh
It gives you a little bit of everything.
That's foul.
A little bit of everything. Got a new stadium reveal coming tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. The next to last one that I'm going to do. And I believe it is the one that Godspeed showed me there. I renamed it BB Stadium for the basketball courts all around it.
Lou Gehrig.
But I made a video to feature that stadium. The changes that I made to it, and just to talk about it and get it featured. And that one is going up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That was not your best at bat there, Lou.
Miami, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Not your best at bat, sir. All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's sing it, London. That's all right. Got the first line in.
Number 13.
Hey, Ken.
Carpenter.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining. Curve. There you go. Nice. Good play. Good play. So with the Hurricanes winning the Stanley Cup last night, the NHL is now officially in off-season mode. Uh-oh. He got a lot of that one. But this place is huge, and it's just a fly ball to the warning track.
For the Lord, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan.
That's a foul.
Walker.
How is that a foul ball? Went right over the base.
No, that's out.
So it'll be interesting to see. We got some, this is the time frame of exclusive renegotiating rights between players and their restricted players and their teams. We got the draft coming up.
Leading off.
Trading's opening up.
The designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
The NHL is about to get busy. Very interested to see what the Devils are going to do. I saw an interesting tidbit yesterday. It said that the last 2 times, and I did not verify this, I didn't look it up to verify it. So if it's wrong, don't hold it against me. But I didn't care to look up or verify or anything. But it said that the last 2 times the Knicks have made the NBA Finals, the New Jersey Devils have won the Stanley Cup the following season. Again, I don't know if it's true or not. I did not look it up to verify it. I don't really give a shit. But if that's true, yeah, I'm all for it. But we need a goalie. I don't think Jacob Markstrom is a Stanley Cup winning goaltender. I just don't. They're not Division 1, are they, Cam? I only know the Division 1 teams. I don't know Division 2 or 3. I think they're Division 3, aren't they? Fuck, dude, what are you swinging at? Jesus. Embarrassing, man, embarrassing.
The designated hitter, Terry Pendleton.
Ball out.
Nice pitch. What a long run by the center fielder. Nice catch.
Batting from London, the catcher, Moises Darrow.
Moises Alou. Remember Moises Alou? I don't think he's ever been in the game. Nice. Well, I can tell you, Cam, they are definitely not Division One. They're definitely not Division One.
The center fielder.
So they're 2 or 3. I would have to guess they're probably 3, but I can't say that with 100% certainty. I can say with 100% certainty they're not Division One. So they're 2 or 3, but I would say probably 3. But I don't know the conference alignments in Division 2 and 3. Remember the days when Division 2 schools, Conforto going yard again. Almost the same spot he hit his last home run. But as I was saying, remember when Division 2 schools were in college football? The video game? Remember those days? The Ivy League was actually in the game. You had a whole bunch of Division 2 schools. Oh yeah. It's a thing. It was a thing. Yale was in there. I played as Yale. So I don't want to hear that shit from them that they can't do it. Because they can. They did it before. Yeah, Division 2 schools used to be in the game. The entire Ivy League was in at one point.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the left fielder, number 3, Josh Peterson.
Just a bit up high. Five nothing Hurricanes here in the top of the ninth at Lord's Stadium in London.
Now pitching, Daniel Valencia.
Lee Gehrig is 0 for 3. And that's good. Who does Joplin usually play, Kim? On their schedule each year? I can't answer that, Cam. I do not know.
The shortstop, Ozzie.
I do not know. I can tell you that the community was extremely happy when they did that.
Nope, that's it.
And they were extremely upset when they stopped.
Oh, yeah.
I do not know why they stopped doing it. I do not have an answer for that. I wish I did. Because there's a lot of cool Division II schools who I'm sure would get a lot of play time from the players in the game, playing the game. Sure they'd get a lot of them. A lot of playing time. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but one of the things that EA Sports is doing that's kind of cool is the schools are actually getting paid for being used in the game. So they I don't know what the breakdown is, but they make a certain amount of money per hour their school is used in the game of college football. And EA Sports pays the school and their program, you know, it's part of their package to use their name, image, and likeness. And so we actually helped contribute to the University of Delaware. They just got paid $4 million by EA for their gameplay last season on College Football 26. So Delaware was obviously used by a lot of other people besides me. But we were part of earning them $4 million to go to their program. Oh, that's cool, Cam. That's no big deal. I was just wondering because I figured maybe if you could tell me a couple teams, I could figure out if they were Division 2 or 3. Doesn't really matter. But we were part of raising $4 million for the University of Delaware in their football program. So that's kind of cool that we're part of that. Matt Strom reaches level 1, still a 92. If Tyler O'Neill reaches level 1, he goes up to a 93 overall. Xander Bogaerts hits level 1, he goes up to a 94 overall. Yaz hits level 1, he stays a 92. And with those 2 saves, we earn 92 overall left fielder Raul Ibanez. All right, so what's his goal? We got to get on base 6 times with Ibanez, and that will earn us a vintage 92 overall Ryan McMahon. Okay. All right, so what we have to do is get Ibanez into the lineup. And what is he? Let's put him down here first. Well, damn, where is he? He was a 92, right? Where the hell is he? He was a 92, right? I passed him? Oh, there he is. I certainly damn did. He plays left field, first base, and right field. Left field, first base, and right field. All right, I'm going to put him in right field to replace Yaz. Okay. Yastrzemski. All right. He needs to get on base 6 times. Where is he? He's batting 5th. What's he got for speed? 58. I don't want to bat him too far down in the lineup. Actually, he needs to get on base 6 times. I need him to bat first. He needs the most at-bats that he can get. Okay. All right, so let's look at our pitchers here. We're Pablo Lopez is National League. Robbie Ray is American League. Okay, so we did get an American League victory there. That's cool. Hey, Earl, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining. No, I was just talking about that a little while ago, Earl. No, nothing's scheduled right now because they're still working on it. But they did get back to me today, and they told me they will have a solution for the issue of switching over to the other channel sooner rather than later. So they did get back to me today, and they are working on it. I have been assured. So as soon as I know that I've been switched over and I can verify that I've been switched over to the second channel, then I'll look at the schedule and see what's going on so we can schedule some stuff. But there's no point in doing it until, I know it's all taken care of. All right, so Stram, we got Alvarado has energy. Well, yeah. Robbie Ray. Yeah, that's done. So let's Robbie Ray's American League. Hello? Server, are you there? We're not. There we go. All right. So we got what? 2 wins for American League, 2 wins for National League. Okay, so I got to go with. We're going to go with Robbie Ray again. Let Robbie Ray pitch. Okay. That's tough. It sounds like Division 3 to me, Cam. Look at these servers, man. Fuck. Robbie Ray's the American League. We need an American League victory. Even things out there. Okay. And Ibanez needs to get on base 6 times. Yeah, that sounds like Division 3 to me, Cam. Hurricanes stick the opener here in London. Looking for the sweep. Miami's 3-0 on the season. This is the first series for the Lords.
The leadoff hitter this afternoon, the right fielder, number 28, Raul Ibanez.
He needs to get on base 6 times to unlock Ryan McMahon. Tough start.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
O'Neill homered yesterday, first pitch of the game.
That's a ball.
That's a ball. It's a meatball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Wow.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
All right, no fireworks here in the first for the Hurricanes.
Leading off here this afternoon, the left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill. Any wrestling news to report?
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Yeah!
I saw Roman Reigns and Triple H at the White House 250 UFC event. So I'm guessing there was no big WWF
The third baseman, number 13,
cards this weekend.
Carpenter.
Good inning. Scoreless after 1.
Leading off for Miami, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ball.
Bow. Rips it hard right at the left fielder.
That
Yeah.
is it. The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Conforto went yard twice yesterday. There's a base hit to center field. Continues his hot hitting against the London Lords pitching staff.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Runner, runner, runner.
Wow, that swing was a little late. You know, I played, like I said, I played Diamond Quest today. I played some computer, and I played Conquest as well. And for some reason, this Miami Hurricanes logo, the U in the score bug, shows up absolutely perfectly in every single mode of the game except this one. As you can see down in the score bug, it's off to the side a little bit, but the London one is a little bit cut up. Jock Peterson goes yard. The London logo's cut off a little bit too, so maybe it's just something they did for the mini seasons to make it a little bit different. Kind of annoys me though.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
With it cut off like that.
Runner,
But
runner,
it's the only mode. God, I missed that one too. It's the only mode in the game that it looks like shit. Nice scoop, bitch.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the right fielder, Raul Ibanez.
I'm sorry, Cam, I don't understand your question.
Jay.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Runner, runner, runner.
Kane's working Blyleven. Blyleven. Oh my god. Bert Blyleven over. Pretty good here. 4-0 lead in the middle of the second.
Leading off for London, the first baseman, Jock Bell.
Here, what?
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
The next game on the schedule is the Hurricanes' first home game of the season. We're going to play it at Lake Emerald Stadium, which we have not featured here yet on the stream or on the channel, actually. It's a very cool stadium. One that I came across that someone else had done. It was really cool. But as usual, right away I found a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to change. to make better, and it actually came out really, really awesome. I love that place. I've played several games there already, and the ball really jumps out of there. Definitely a fun place to play. Strike 3. Second inning complete. Hurricanes lead 4-0. Nothing going on in wrestling this week.
The shortstop, Xander Bogart.
That's a slow week. Ken, do you know when the match is between Mick Foley and MJF for the world title? I want to watch that. That I want to watch. Damn it, man. Right at him.
Now batting for Miami, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Oh, I don't know, Cam. They don't have it equipped. It's not a feature that they put in there. I wish they would. You know, it's something that a lot of teams do. So you'd think it would be a feature within Road to the Show to make it a little more realistic, but I don't know why they don't do it. I know they don't do it. I don't know why.
The catcher, Moises.
It's too bad. You know, all of the improvements that they harped upon making to Road to the Show this year. You would hope that would be one of them, but it is not. Why? I cannot tell you.
No! He beat it!
Because they're SDS, they don't make the best decisions. That's all I can think of for why.
Now
27th or 28th. I'm gonna have to. I gotta look.
Tyler.
I gotta look that up and see, because I definitely want to watch that.
Over the fence.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Is it a pay-per-view, Ken? Or is it gonna be on Dynamite? Got him! Nice job. Terrible throw. But Piazza was right there when the runner was going by, and he was able to make the tag. That was a horrible throw. The Canes got away with it and turned it into a double play.
Uribe. Leading off for Miami, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I'm not an MJF fan. I don't care for the way that he treats people. However, I'm not a Mick Foley fan either. That's personal.
The left fielder, number 3.
That's personal reasons for that.
Peterson.
And I will tune into that to watch him get his ass kicked.
Ball.
I will tune in for that reason and that reason only. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Godspeed. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah. He'll fucking win. And then I'll have to call bullshit on all AEW. God damn it. Yeah, watch him win.
Now batting for Miami, the first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, that will be interesting. I can see that happening. It is the world of professional wrestling where anything can happen. And the less sense that it makes, the higher percentage that it's going to happen. Not a lot of industries that you can say that.
Leading off for London, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
You know what they should do?
Hey, ha!
Mick wins the AEW World Championship, right? Then he has to defend against Ric Flair, who needs that 17th world title to get back even with John Cena, right? And Randy Orton, from what you guys are talking about recently.
Inside.
Flair needs that title, so they wrestle. Flair wins the championship for his 17th title, and then after the fact,
Nope, that's in.
they have a fair outside of the arena, and they got one of those dunk tanks, and Ric Flair is up
Outside, that's a ball.
in the dunk tank, and instead of the dunk tank being filled with water, it's filled with beer. And Rick starts hitting the
That's low. Ball 4.
target on his own to keep dunking himself in the beer.
The right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
I once knew a woman named Jordan Walker. Her and her husband were a couple of con artists.
The right fielder, Raul Ibarra.
Con artists to the max. Yeah, not good people. Yeah, I can see it shaping up. Mick wins the title.
Tyler
Flair needs that 17th championship. Challenges Mick. Wins the title, gets number 17. And then they go get drunk together. And then Flair gets stripped of the title
Daniel
for being a drunkard.
Valencia. The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
I can see the writing on the wall. Oh yeah. It's a wheelchair stretcher match.
The designated hitter, number 9, Terry Pendleton.
Hey!
Oh, you did? That's a good movie.
D-Red!
Now batting for London, the center fielder, Andrew.
I'm getting hungry. What's for dinner tonight, guys?
That missed. That's a ball. Ha! Ah!
Nice pitch.
Up next, for the Lord, the catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
Ball, that's down.
Wendy's and ice cream cake.
Ball.
That is a good fucking combination. Wendy's and ice cream cake. Oh yeah. I can see it. I can see it. We're having stuffed salmon and broccoli.
Leading off for Miami, the second baseman.
Stuffed salmon and broccoli.
Hernandez.
4-0 Hurricanes here in the top of the 6th inning. Miami looking to sweep London and get off to a 4-0 start. Oh, it ate him up. And Hernandez is on first. They're going to call that a base hit.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Runner, he's going.
Conforto's been hitting London pitching very well.
Runner!
Ball. Hey!
Too hot to cook here, so we're getting pizza. Not bad decision. You think that sounds bad? The stuffed salmon that Bonnie gets at the grocery store is
Now batting for
really
Miami,
good.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And fresh broccoli.
Runner!
I love broccoli. Fresh, not the frozen stuff.
Runner!
And it's good. It's good. That'll be a good meal.
Next for the Hurricanes, the left fielder, number 3, Josh Peterson.
Cam. Yep. Bonnie went to the store this morning. They didn't have any of my meatballs. They didn't have any of my chicken strips. They didn't have any of my popcorn chicken. They had fucking nothing there. Fucking grocery store opens at 7 a.m., right? So wouldn't you expect when you go there at 9 a.m. that the shelves should be full?
Safe, he's in.
Wow. That was a gift. Wouldn't you think when the grocery store opens at 7 a.m. they should, at 9 o'clock, everything should be on the shelves, ready to do business? I would think that they would be open at 7 o'clock. When the doors open at 7 o'clock, the shelves should be stocked at 7 o'clock. I mean, we just live in a fucking different ass lazy fucking world nowadays.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Oh, you just ate your lunch, Cam? Oh, I got you. Yeah, you would think, Ken. I mean, where I come from, if your doors open at 7 a.m., everything in your store should be ready to go at 7 a.m.
Up next for the Hurricanes,
Not this fucking place. And it's been getting worse and worse. I wrote an email to the
Matt
corporate headquarters this morning
Bunsen.
because this shit has been going on for a long time now. And I've talked to the deli manager, I've talked to the store manager, and every time they both say, I know, we're aware of it, we need to be better. Well, don't just fucking tell me you need to be better, bitch. Be better. Do it. Don't just fucking talk about it.
Leading off for London.
God damn, the store opens at 7 o'clock. We go in at 9 o'clock and the shit's still not out on the shelf. They didn't have any meatballs this morning. No fucking chicken strips. No popcorn chicken. Nothing. What the fuck are these people doing for 2 hours?
Ball.
And it's been going on for a long time, so I wrote an email to the corporate headquarters this morning, and I don't do shit like that. I'm too lazy. To be honest, I'm lazy. I don't ever fucking do shit like that unless I'm really fucking pissed off. And we're both over it, man. It's been going on there for a long time.
London, the left
There's no
fielder,
excuse
number
for it.
9, Tyler
Nice.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico
Well, yeah, exactly, Ken.
Warner.
They shouldn't do it the night before, not from the deli,
Good.
because it's fresh, fresh meatballs. They make the meatballs fresh, and the chicken is made fresh every morning, and the popcorn chicken, all that stuff. It's made fresh every morning and then put out on the shelves. It's packaged up nicely and then put out on the shelf so you can buy it and take it home for lunch or whatever, dinner, and get it. But yes, you're right. If the doors open at 7 a.m., then they should be there at 5 a.m. cooking the shit,
Carpenter.
so that someone who walks in at 7 a.m. can buy the shit. I mean, let alone the people at 9 a.m. I mean, that's the way shit used to work. This world has just gotten so fucking lazy, it's not even funny. The doors open at 7, you get there early to cook the shit. And you stock the shelves at night. The rest of the shelves, the fresh food, you don't want to stock overnight, But the
Now pitching,
fresh stuff you want done in the morning.
Santillan. Leading off for the Hurricanes, the right fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Play what on the cell, Godspeed?
The batter, number 9. Designated
Yeah, that's exactly the way it should work, Ken.
O'Neill.
That's exactly the way it should work. It's the way it works everywhere else in the world, or it used to anyway. I doubt I'll get a response.
The batter,
But I sent the email to the corporate headquarters this morning
Bogart.
telling them it's been an ongoing issue, but I won't get a response. I know I won't. Oh yeah, that's what they're doing, Godspeed. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Making fucking TikTok content, doing live streams behind the counter. Yep, I'm sure. Laughing about the fact that they're not making the meatballs and the chicken strips to put out for the customers
Second baseman, Kike
to buy.
Hernandez.
Laughing about it, putting it on. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Wouldn't doubt it at all. Sing it, London.
Leading off for the Lords, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Yeah, but if that's your job, Cam, and you're getting paid to do that, you can't be lazy. If you work at a place
Outside.
who
Ball.
provides a service to the community, you can't be lazy. You're getting paid to not be lazy. But they're getting paid and they don't do it, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Up next for the Lords, the right fielder, number 18.
I remember one time when when I was young, I got a job at Burger King when I was in high school, and my Burger King career was very short.
Now batting for London, the designated hitter.
Nah, I'm gonna leave him in, Godspeed.
Terry
I don't have that many. I only got the 4. I got a 5-run lead, so he's all right. I'll only take him out if I have to. So I only have 4 pitchers. And in order to keep gathering PXP with the vintage players, I need the vintage pitchers in. It sucks I don't have enough pitchers. I got 2 starters and 2 relievers. And the PXP with the vintage is repeatable, so I want to keep gathering that. With a 5-run lead, I think I'm alright. But I'm going to have to start some of my relievers as starters, too. So anytime that I can get a complete game out of someone, I don't have to use anybody else. I have to do it. I had to do it on the last one, too, the Mural mini-season. And I had 6 pitchers. This one I only have 4 right now. I'll get more as we get further through the season, but right now I gotta use them as much as I can. 5-run lead, I think I'm alright. But anyway, I was saying my Burger King career. Let's talk about my Burger King career. You got 5 minutes? Because that's all I was there. I remember I went through I went and I filled out the application. They called me in for an interview, and I did the interview, and they called me in for another interview. I did like 2 interviews, and I came in, and they gave me my uniform, and I put on my little fucking Burger King uniform. And I thought that I was going to work at the front register, at the front counter, taking people's orders and collecting the money and shit. That's what I wanted to do. But they, yeah, fast food, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be up front where everybody was. But when I got there for my first day, they gave me my uniform and shit. You fucker. So I went and changed and actually wore the little Burger King uniform. And I came out and I headed up to the front, and the manager's like, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm coming up here to learn how to do the registers." He said, "You don't work the registers. You got to work your way up to that." I'm like, "I got to work my way up to that. Where do I got to start?" That motherfucker brought me over to the French fry machine and told me to clean that shit out. Oh, fuck. He told me to clean that French fry machine out. That was the end of my Burger King career. I left. I swear to God, that's the truth. My Burger King career was about 7 minutes long. Fuck. And I said, "No, I'm not doing that." I said, "Why? Why am I going to do that? Get someone else to do that." He goes, "We did. It's you." I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And I left. He was serious. He wanted me to clean that shit out. And I was serious too. Took that fucking uniform off. Walked right out. Didn't even get paid. Yeah, I think I was a sophomore in high school. Yeah. Fuck that. That's my entire fast food industry working career. That 5 to 7 minutes I did at Burger King that day. I was not cleaning that fucking French fry machine under any circumstances. That shit was fucking disgusting. That was not gonna happen.
Greg Kimbrough leading off for the Hurricanes, the first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah. Oh, Lou took one in the ass. Well, he took a pitch in the ass. Sorry, Lou. Didn't mean to make that sound any worse than it was.
Runner!
Yeah, that's where I went, Godspeed. That was funny. That is my entire fast food career. That one afternoon at Burger King.
Up next for the Hurricanes, the right fielder, Raul Ibanez.
The French fry machine. Nope, that was not going to happen then. It's not happening today or any time in between.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler's 1 for 4 this afternoon. Miami getting on the plane immediately following the game, heading back to South Florida for their first homestand of the season, hoping to get their 4-0. They're going to take a 5-0 lead into the bottom of the ninth here in London.
Leading up for the Lords, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Yeehaw!
See, the sad part is you got to save as much energy as you can with the pitchers, but someone's got to pitch. And this guy will go 7 straight days without him pitching, and he won't even be full power. So I'll pitch Pablo Lopez next, and then I'm going to have the 2 guys in the bullpen start and pitch, and hopefully they can pitch complete games. They still never fix the pitcher's energy in the mini-season. It's fucking ridiculous. Months after release now, they still haven't fixed it. No worries. No worries.
Now batting for London, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Oh, yeah!
There's a fly ball to right field. He's under it. And the Hurricanes sweep the London Lords 5-1 here in the second game. Robbie Ray with a complete game. Gave up a home run in the ninth. Lost the shutout, but that's okay. Don't really care about that here. 5-1, Hurricanes get the win. They out-hit the Lords 10-6. Robbie Ray had 14 strikeouts. Bert Blyleven took the loss. Servers are very slow today. Shit all day. Robbie reaches level 1. He improves to a 93 overall. 1600 XP. And Michael Conforto is getting close to level 3. Alright, so now we're coming home to take on the Lemurs. They are 1-3. Let's take a look at our standings. The Hurricanes are 4-0. Only undefeated team already in the GBL. Take a look at what we got going on here for goals. Ibanez didn't get on base at all, huh? He needs to get on base 6 times. He did not do it. We need 4,000 PXP for that. Strikeouts for starting pitchers, we're not worried about that. These are what we're worried about. American League pitching 2. Now, how is this? How is this? We're 4-0. It says American League pitching has 2 wins, and National League pitching has 1 win. Where I grew up, that equals 3. but we've won 4 games. I like these deluxe packs because they give you shit. If you already have it, you can sell it and make some decent coin. They're both the same reward, right? Yep. So thanks, San Diego Studio, for that. Appreciate that. You can't fix that. And since the 2 total 20 wins, and you're only winning 24, 25 games a season, you need to be able to get credit for every fucking win you get, because it's important. You don't have a lot of leeway here. And now we are 4-0, and it says we've only won 3 games. Thank you, San Diego Studio. Once again, you guys are fucking geniuses. Unbelievable. Unfucking real. Jesus Christ. I mean, seriously, they need to fucking regulate gaming. I mean, it's $1 billion fucking industry. These fucks need to be held accountable. Here's Lake Emerald Stadium. This is where we're going to play. I don't know if I've talked about this one at all or not. It's going to be featured on Thursday's reveal. But you can see Lake Emerald out there. Lake Emerald is the lake in the my novel Twister Town. It's an iconic scene that takes place on that lake. I'm not going to give it away in case you haven't read the book. But I named it after that. And you can see you got your lodge beyond right field. You got some kayakers and some white river rafting down the right side of the stadium as well. Beyond left field, you got a dock, some boats, some kayakers. You got your rock bridge going across over there. Pretty cool place to play. And I've played several games here, and it's a lot of fun. 16,000 capacity. And I do want to play a night game. We'll go September. And who's going to pitch? Let's see. Robbie Ray. We're going to go with Pablo Lopez. Okay. Raul Ibanez didn't get on base at all there, huh? Yeah, this stadium is cool. A lot of fun to play here. I built a dam outside of the outfield fence so the water does not creep into the ballpark. I got some people up on that rock bridge too. It's hard to see because it's kind of far away. Lima's 1-3. Miami is 4-0. Pablo Lopez. See, I changed the sleeves and the side stripes to green from orange. Looked like a little bit too much orange to me in the uniform, so I put the home uniforms, I switched to green sleeves with the green side stripe and the pant stripe as well. I changed the, I left the hat orange with the green bill, but I made the batting helmet green with an orange bill. It looks kind of cool. But I like this better. I think there was too much orange the way I had it. This way you have a good mixture of the orange and the green and the white. Griffey goes down swinging. Got him swinging. Good inning. Good inning. Hunter Brown on the mound for the Lemurs. See this? Says Ibanez batting average is .214. He hasn't been on base yet. There's a fly ball left field. That one's fairly deep, and it's out of here. Off the line score. At the bottom of the light fixture, so Ibanez is on base for the first time. It's a home run. He needs to be on base 5 more times for his mission, but he gives the Hurricanes an early 1-0 lead. That ball was, I didn't see what the distance was. It wasn't much more than the 300 feet it is out there. 300 feet down each line here, 390 to center field. You can see the dam out there, keeping the water outside of the stadium. It's a pretty cool look with the boats being above the outfield fence and stuff. Kayakers out there. There you can see the batting helmet, the matted green with the orange bill. Oh.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Michael John Portel.
Jammed him, and he swung anyway.
That's a ball.
It's alright. Canes get one on the home run, and they lead 1-0. Pablo Lopez, good first inning. Got a little run support right out of the gate.
Nope, that's inside.
Yeah, I like these uniforms better. It was just too much orange. I like orange, but you need a mixture. The green sleeves, I think, match well with the orange font. And the hat, I think it's good mixture, good blend. It was too bright before with just the orange.
Foul! That ball's foul! Yep, that ball went out.
All right, we go to the bottom of the second. Canes 1, Lemurs nothing.
Leading off for the Hurricanes, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Carpenter rips one toward the lodge. Gone. 417 feet. 2-0 Miami. I blew that one right by him.
Batting in, the first baseman, number 4, Luis Gutierrez.
Way up there. Come on, Lou. What are you doing, man? Stop that.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Yeah, I really, really, really want to watch that Mick Foley MJF fight. I don't know why, but I'm not missing that. Piazza, right field, deep. Onto the dock. Yawn just out of the reach of the right fielder, 332 feet. And it's 3-0 Miami on 3 solo home runs, won by this man, Raul Ibanez, to start the game. There's a fly ball to center field. That one's going to be playable, though. And the second inning comes to an end. Hurricanes lead 3-0.
Leading off for Lima, the shortstop, Gabriel Hernandez.
Lopez has been very solid. There's some kayakers. Do some whitewater rafting down the right side of the stadium down there. Looks like they just came in from that.
Hey!
Uh-oh. That one's gone. That one's onto the beach. Across the lagoon onto the beach. Hey, do you guys remember the Sylvester Stallone movie, Over the Top?
Hey!
That's what we're going to watch tonight.
Ball 1.
Bonnie's never seen it. I saw it so long ago, I don't even really remember it. I know it was good, but I don't remember most of it. I remember what it's about.
Hey!
But I do not remember most of the content of it. Lopez gets touched up, and the Lemurs are on the board.
Designated hitter, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
That one's through for a hit.
Now pitching, Keith Ford.
Runner, runner!
Yeah!
Oh. Just a bit early. Wow, that was a high throw.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, DK Hernandez.
Wow. Come on now. Nobody said anything in a while. Anybody still there?
Ball 1.
Don't forget to vote. New round of voting is going up today with the next 4 teams in the quest to find me a team for Dynasty mode in College Football 27. So far, Florida State, Arizona State, and USC have all advanced to the second round. New round of voting went up today. Illinois, Notre Dame, Texas, and somebody else. I can't remember who. Oh, Alabama. Alabama's the 4th team. Dude caught that, huh?
Up next for the Hurricanes, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
(4-1) at the end of 3. Do minor league teams get most of their budget from the major league team?
Leading off for the Lemurs, the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, most of it. I'm not sure of the exact breakdown now. They had that major reconstructure. Is that even a word? They had the major restructuring of the minor league system back a few years ago. And Junior's going to go yard. That one's across the lagoon onto the beach as well. Back before the restructuring, they took care of
Ball, that's out.
probably 80% of it. I'm not really sure of the breakdown after, because the minor league system was completely revamped. Not only was it revamped, but I'm sure that the major league teams are putting more of the bill than they ever did before, because guys needed better housing.
That's out.
They didn't want to share houses with 8 other guys. A lot of changes were made, and a lot of expensive changes. Not to mention the fact their pay went up. So I'm not sure of the structure breakdown, but yeah, they did a vast majority of it previously, but after the revamp, they do most of it. But it's still important. That's why it's still important for the team to make money on its own. You know, because the minor league team does not pay the salaries for the minor league players. Those are taken care of by the major league team, the salaries. But the minor league team, they do have to pay their own bills They do have to pay their electric, water, and all that shit. The Major League team's not going to take care of that. But they do take care of the payroll. Stuff like stadium maintenance, things like that, those are handled by the minor league team itself. That's why it's important that they sell tickets, merchandise, concessions, things like that. Now, if it's a low minor league like we have here in Florida, where they have the low A, the major league teams do their part to help out, because these people, these minor leagues that we got here in Florida, they don't draw dick. Nobody goes to these games. We went to a Dunedin Blue Jay game a couple of years ago. There was like 8 people in the seats. They just, it's the very low level of baseball, and man, it's just fucking miserable to go to a baseball game here in Florida, outside. So not a lot of people go to the games. So the major league teams give a little bit more help to the lower minor leagues, but your AA and your AAA, they draw better because they have better players. So they make better money, but they have to pay for all their field maintenance, stadium maintenance, taxes, power, water, garbage, all that stuff. They pay their own bills. But the major league team takes care of the rosters, payroll. Top of the 5th here. Hurricanes leading Lima 4-2. Pablo's pitched pretty well. A couple of mistakes that were hit over the lagoon in right field, beyond right field. Ended up on the beach. Junior owned one of those.
That's outside.
We go to the bottom of the 5th here at Lake Emerald Stadium. Hurricanes 4, Lemurs 2. Mike homered earlier. All right, here's a question. Here's a question for you guys. What wrestler, Bonyas is 1 for 2. What pro wrestler from the 80s do you think would be dominant today? Dominant, winning titles, putting asses in the seats. Which wrestler from the 80s do you think would fare well and be a dominant performer today? Any wrestling organization. Ah, late on that. Tyler O'Neill sends one to left center field. That one's headed toward the dock. And it comes down at the food shack for a home run, 412 feet. And the Canes regain the 3-run lead. That one's down. Bogarts has himself a hit.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Runner!
Oh, fuck, what a shitty swing.
Ball 1.
I like the White Sox, Earl. I love that red, the red and black. The Bulls uniform colors. I love that. It just doesn't go with the name White Sox, you know?
Leading off for the Lemurs, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Why do you want to get that hat, Earl? I can put it up for you if you want to get it. I love that look. The White Sox wearing the Bulls colors on their uniforms and shit. I love it. It looks really good. Sadly, it just doesn't go with the name White Sox.
Outside, that's a ball.
Macho Man, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, yeah. Yeah, Macho Man, I agree with that. I think he would be dominant today. Ricky Steamboat too, yep. I agree. All right, well, hold on, Earl. After the, I'll put it up on this. I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it up on. I'll put it up here in the stream after this game for you, so you can get it here. If I can get it to work. If not, I'll put it on tomorrow's stream. But I'll try it. I'll try it here before I go and see if I can get it up there for you. Sometimes I have a problem saving when I put up the. Merchandise for some reason. YouTube doesn't like to save. I have no idea why. But if it doesn't, I'll do it after this game, and if it doesn't work, I'll put it up in tomorrow's stream. Oh, alright, well just remind me. Remind me, Earl, and I'll put it up that day for you. Whatever day it's gonna be, remind me, I'll get it up there for you. Andre, there you go, Cam, yep. Andre the Giant would be dominant in any era. Yep, good call there, Cam. 455-foot bomb by Michael Conforto. And the Canes back to their 4-run lead at 6-2. Big John Studd is an interesting case. Big dude, solid dude. Would he be dominant in today's pro wrestling? I think he would. I think he would. Yeah, Gatsby said he's kind of slow, yeah. But sometimes that's the contrast that you need with the high flyer. But yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. That's one of the reasons Dragon and Macho Man would fit in nicely.
Nope, outside.
Damn, Lou's turning this into a long ass at bat. Yeah, Vader was a tough guy. Not a lot of people like working with him, though. Kane, yeah. Kane for sure.
Hey! Hey!
Well, you'd have to put Undertaker up there.
Hey!
If you talk Kane, you got to put Undertaker on that list. Andre the Giant in his prime, though, that's a good call. He would be dominant in any era of wrestling. Can you imagine if he stayed in one territory for years? I mean, he would be an undefeated champion. He'd hold that fucking title for years. Not that he never would lose, because he would lose eventually. But it certainly would be shocking news when you heard that Andre lost the title to whoever, because he certainly would not lose very often. I don't know if you can make a case for Bam Bam Bigelow or not.
Ball, that's off the plate.
For either question, I don't think you can make a case for him to be on the Mount Rushmore. I don't think you can make a case for him to be really dominant in today's wrestling. He was very athletic for a big man.
Leading off for Miami, the catcher, Mihasa.
But like Godspeed said about Big John Studd, I think he'd be a little slow. For today's style. Yeah, King Kong Bundy. A little bit slow, but he definitely had the size. He had some agility as well. I could see making a case for King Kong Bundy. I don't see much of a case for Bam Bam Bigelow, though. I like Bam Bam. I don't know if you guys caught it, the news or not last night, but or over the weekend, but the American Giant, Buck Bresner, won a stretcher match over Sky Black to become the new Redneck Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. I say that with a straight face. It's very hard to do so. The American Giant, if you guys remember correctly, he's the one that I was, back a couple of years back, I was working with to start up a new wrestling organization down here in Florida. He was my partner. I was going to run the business. He was going to wrestle in it, pretty much. And that never came to fruition because his partners, his investors, never materialized. Said he had them. I never met them. Asked to meet them many times. Nothing ever happened. They never appeared. I don't even think they were real. But he moved on, and he lives up in the Midwest now. And he is at 53, 54 years old. He is now the new and two-time Redneck Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. That is really the name of the organization. I could not make that up on my own. And it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny. You want to talk about a wrestler who has absolutely no wrestling skills? The American Giant. He would be right near the top of your list. But he is the Redneck Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations to the American Giant.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
Stretcher match. I have not seen footage of the match yet. I do want to see it because it's always highly entertaining watching an American Giant match. And I mean usually for the comedic factor.
The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Runner, yes, yes.
What do you guys think of this stadium?
The third baseman, number 13, Matt.
You can see the better in the distance during the day. But we saw it before the sun went down. Got a pretty good glimpse of things. There's an important insurance run. Matt agrees. Peterson crushes one towards center field, toward the scoreboard. Off the batter's eye. That one's out of here. 406. Right down the middle. Yokozuna, Big Boss Man, Kamala. Yep. I would agree with Yokozuna. I would agree with the Big Boss Man. I don't know if I could agree with Kamala there, Ken. He wasn't very athletic. Yokozuna for sure, Big Boss Man definitely. Make a case for them. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, Godspeed, it is. I like this place. It looks a little bit better during the day. It looks nice at night lit up. During the day, you can see more of the backdrop out there in the lake and stuff. You can see the rock bridge better. You know, Ken, it's funny. You could show them, and I don't even think you would have to tell them. I think they would pretty much figure it out on their own. Fucking Junior. It's a good thing he's not going to get another at bat. That's his second of the night. He'd get flunked if he came up again. What's the score? 9-3. We got plenty of room for error here. Plenty of cushion. Junior has 2 dingers, though. He'd get flunked if he had another at bat. That's the way we do things here in Miami.
Inside, ball 1.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 17th strikeout for Pablo Lopez. 2 down here in the top of the 9th inning at Lake Emerald Stadium. Miami trying to put the finishing touches on a nice, solid victory over the Lima Lemurs. Ground ball to first. Here's Lou Gehrig. Makes the toss to Lopez. Game over. Hurricanes get the victory 9-3 over Lima. They improved to 5-0 on the season. Ken. No, he retired. Junior retired. He hung up his spikes for good. Thank you, Godspeed. He's been retired for what Godspeed? At least 10 years, right? Pablo Lopez reaches level 1. He still stays a 92. Mike Piazza reaches level 3. His overall goes up to 97. We got 1900 XP, a couple of packs, and a vintage pack. That's important. Hopefully we can add somebody to the roster here. Michael Conforto is a couple of at-bats away from level 3. Ibanez knocking on the door to level 1. All right, so the Hurricanes are 5-0. We'll pick up here tomorrow. Let's see where we are here. Ibanez is 2. He's been on base twice. He needs 6. Very good. Halfway to Garver. Working on a pack. American League pitching. All right, so now we have 5 wins. Now it's saying we had 5 wins. Before the game, it said we had 3 wins. Now we have 3 American League, 2 National League. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with this game. I really don't. Before it said 4. Now we got 5. Yeah, about 10 years, yeah. Junior's been out of the game for a while. What a sweet swing. 34,000 stubs. Did we make any sales while we've been in here? Let's see. Nope. Well, let's see. Nope. Well, yeah. 15, 16, that's 4 o'clock, so no. 16 is 4 o'clock, so no. We got these 3 sales, and look at that, see? No sales in the last 2.5 hours. We sold these 3, and nothing in the last 2.5 hours. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the market today. I really have no clue. In this menu, shit. Let's see, we got 4 packs. Let's open these puppies up. Wouldn't it be cool if I pulled the Shohei? That would be cool. I would have to admit. Need 53,000 to get Paul Skeens. He's the most expensive National Leaguer that I don't have. He's who we're targeting next as we continue our quest for Albert Pujols. Now that Shohei has been secured, Paul Skeens is the next target, and then 44. Ketel Marte, and then Juan Soto. Those are the 3 targets. All right, let's see who we get. I already fucking got him. And it's good that we can sell them 4788. But we need some more guys from the vintage collection. We need some pitchers. I mean, pitchers that we don't have. Yeah. That's the most important part of that. Pitchers that we do not have. Okay, so yeah, we got nothing going on until Thursday or Friday. So something just sold. So we got lots of stuff coming Thursday, I believe it is. New program collection, mini seasons, 2 new Conquest maps, a Diamond Quest map. Fuck the Diamond Quest. I'm never playing that shit again. Look at these servers, man. Just absolute fucking shit. All right, let me take a second here and see if I can find that hat that Earl was talking about. I know what he's talking about. I kind of like those. They look kind of good. Let me see if I can find it on here. Because it may not even be available. There's one. Yeah, we got the hat, we got the jersey, we got the men's jersey, the women's jersey, we got t-shirts with them. Yeah, we got all those. And the hat is cool. It's got like the white sock on it with the wings. It's kind of cool. I'll put up the hat here. See if it saves. It says it did, so that's good. And it did, so it's up there. But yeah, that's cool. So I can get it for you, Earl. Just let me know when you're ready. And I can get that for sure, so that's pretty cool. All right, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Hope you guys had fun. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Another thing you'll want to do is make sure you hit that bell icon and turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. We're waiting on GTA 6 news. They're starting their advertising campaign shortly, so we're waiting to hear on that. I'll get that news to you as quickly as possible. And we got College Football 27 coming in about 2 weeks. So Make sure you turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on anything. I'll be back tomorrow night, 4 o'clock. We'll continue on with our trek through the vintage mini-seasons, trying to bring the Miami Hurricanes a world championship. Have a good night yourself, Godspeed. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Ken, for joining. Thank you, Cam, for joining. Thank you for the gift, by the way, as well. Thank you, Earl, for joining. And thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate all you guys. Have yourself a fantastic night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. And I will see you back here at 4 o'clock tomorrow night as we continue with the vintage mini seasons. Hope you had fun. I'll see you tomorrow.